Hello, Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel, and I'm excited to do this review of one of the very best Angelina Jordan performances ever of an original song. This is Bad Valentine that she just came out with in a live stream a few weeks ago, and it's just now been okayed by the co-writer Toby Gad for it to be released on YouTube. So I say, it's a review because I have I saw a recording of the live stream, and I've listened to this at least 50 times, and I'm just so excited to get knowledge about this out, because I really do think this is one of the best things that she's ever done, and it's great that it's an original. All right, let's get into this.
Toby, everyone! Give it up for Toby!
And we have one more surprise for you before the end of this set. So Angelina and I, we are working on new material, and there's one song we're going to release in a few months that I'm super excited about.
Watch how he looks at her during this
story of
performance.
Your worst possible Valentine.
He's so proud of her.
Okay, I'll leave it at that.
Nice quiet intro.
I stood you up on Valentine, gave you no reason why, decided I got you without a tear in my eye.
Okay, before I'll get into the lyrics later, but what a way to start. And she just has so much grit and passion in her voice, and that vibrato at the end of so many of those phrases is just out of this world. I mean, this is just, how can you sing any better than this, with any more raw emotion combined with great technical skill. All right, going into the first chorus part.
I head too high when I saw you.
Oh no, it's the first verse.
On some table for two, I knew I'd never see the sunshine with you, so I spent my night with the moon. I thought I told you I would miss a girl. I waited you up from the start. Roses are red, violets are blue. You are a fool to try, 'cause I'm a bad Valentine.
Every time she sings Valentine, it's a different way, and they're all great.
I'm a bad Valentine. Yes, I'm a bad Valentine.
Okay, coming up on the second verse here. I'm wishing now that it's always an adjustment of the sound levels, and I'm wishing that I had adjust I can't, because I can't change it in the middle of my recording, but I'm wishing that I had adjust the headphones louder, because this is one that just has so much power, and you really want to hear it at high volume. I'll probably put the volume up higher for when I actually release this. But I'll talk about the lyrics after the second verse, because then we'll have had most of the main lyrics to talk about. But the dynamics of the music, we've had these belts, and then contrasted with these beautiful jazzy sections about, where she says, repeats, I'm a bad Valentine. And I don't know, I can't find anything bad to say about this singing. The closest thing I can think of from what she's done before is something like her version of Lovin' You when she was age 11. She had some that kind of deep soul sound. That and I guess Man's World are the two that come closest to this in the style, but this is just this is already off the charts good, and then it gets better.
Just had a feeling it was time to let the flowers die. Baby, I've gotten so mean to you.
Gotta hear this better.
Because you're always so nice. You even smile when you are hurt and sugar-coated my words. Oh, you should have been breathing fire and showed me your fire. Oh, the side lost on the world. I thought I told you I would mess up I warned you right from the start. Roses are red, violets are blue, and you are a fool to try this time of that Valentine.
Okay, here we're going to go into a kind of bridge part where it's a little bit different, where she doesn't repeat I'm a bad Valentine 4 times. Another thing about this is the wonderful instrumentation, especially the violin building up that. It's kind of a foreboding rhythm in the background. You know, it's very appropriate content, musical accompaniment. So that's one worry I have about this, is this has set the bar so high that it's hard to see how the studio version would top it, unless it kind of just goes in quite a bit different direction, so it kind of stands on its own, because I don't think these vocals can be matched, and the instrumentation would be really hard to improve on too. But now a little bit about the lyrics. First of all, of course, we're not sure how much of the lyrics are Angelina and how much are Toby, but it seems like they're mostly Angelina's, based on how Toby has described his writing process with other people. And at least at first glance, it sounds like quite a big departure for her. You know, she's playing this bad character, kind of like the girlfriend from hell. It's like the where she doesn't want a nice guy because she wants it to be all reckless abandon and passion, that kind of thing. And he is just too mild-mannered. So the girlfriend who will toss away the nice guy in favor of the more dangerous one who's not good for her. So that's kind of the more standard interpretation of these lyrics. But knowing Angelina Jordan, I mean, there could be that character that she's playing here, but also I think of the themes that Angelina Jordan consistently comes back to. And one of those themes is authenticity. And I think that this song, I would interpret it as mostly being a song about authenticity. Her complaint about the guy is not so much that he's not passionate enough, but that he's playing a role, he's not being real. It's like, especially these lines like, you even smile when you are hurt, and sugar-coated my words. And I knew I was not going to see the sunshine with you, so I thought I'd spend my night with the moon. In other words, it's like he's the player kind of guy who plays in the way of, like, oh, I'll be real nice and pleasant and say what you want to hear. And, Angelina Jordan doesn't like that. She's about authenticity. It's kind of like she wouldn't like, and we fans don't like, a reactor who just showers praise on her, but he does it for every singer that he or she reacts to. It's not genuine. So that's the other way that I see it. It's more in line with the way Angelina Jordan, her values and her themes that she keeps coming back to. Of course, this could have multiple levels, but so I see it mostly as this about authenticity rather than wanting the guy to be more passionate. She doesn't buy his nice act, because it isn't real. And this, later on, these words come up more where she says, coming up right here where she says, if you only see what you want to see, you're never going to know me if you only hear what you want to hear. It's kind of like, I've talked about how I kind of distrust rabbit holes because they kind of show you what you want to see and have you hear what you want to hear. And, she's authentic. She'll do these recordings where there's, just with a cell phone, no mic, leave in all the mistakes she makes because, that's real. So, so let's go back here and listen to this bridge part, which is brilliantly sung, but also has those lines about you only see what you want to see, you only hear what you want to hear.
You are a fool to try. It's I'm a bad Valentine. Should have known. If you only see what you want to see, you're never gonna know me. Should have known. If you only hear.
Okay, now here we go with some of the best singing ever. Look how she shakes the microphone there. The way that belt just builds and builds, and then the way it goes down, and then the contrast with that and the way she sings that, because I'm a bad Valentine, with that superb drawn out rasp at the end, vibrato and rasp at the end. Just, so we went from this passionate bluesy belting to this beautiful jazzy thing to end it. And of course we're going to hear that part again because it is amazing.
If you want to hear what you want to hear, I thought I told you I will mess up roses are red, violets are blue, and you are a fool to try, 'cause I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. 'Cause I'm a bad Valentine.
One of our best performances ever.
That was it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That was
If you
it.
want to see more, on June 20th, I'm doing a concert where I do the whole evening with these incredible artists or whoever has time to play with me.
Yeah, so he's talking about that, and so I did want to plug that concert, which is coming up pretty soon. I mean, it's mainly going to not be Angelina Jordan. In fact, there's a chance that she won't appear at all, but it's likely that she will appear as one of the singers of these Toby Gad songs. But if you're anywhere near LA, it's really, and you haven't heard Angelina Jordan live, or if you have heard Angelina Jordan live, you really owe it to yourself to go to this concert, because she might sing this song, which I imagine would be insane to be there in an intimate theater up close listening to, and she'll pretty likely do the Toby Gad song, that the reimagined If I Were a Boy, and you get to hear some other good singers too. But the thing is, also this concert kind of fits in with the way Angelina Jordan is, because it's for charity. So I will leave more details about how to get tickets for that. Did I say it's really not very expensive at all? Okay, let's see what Toby has to say about that.
Are you in LA?
On June 20th, I'm putting on a show in Herb Alpert's legendary Vibrato Jazz Grill. It's an amazing venue, and I'll be telling the stories of how some of my biggest songs were written, some secrets about Madonna, John Legend, Beyonce, and so on, and we'll perform those songs with some incredible singers. And the best part is that all the proceeds from the tickets are going to Hope the Mission. Their mission is putting an end to homelessness with short-term and long-term housing solutions.
That's one reason I'm pretty sure Angelina Jordan will be there.
And I hope to see you there.
So yeah, I've said this before on other reviews and reactions. The more people that hear Angelina Jordan sing in person, the more her fan base is going to just grow and grow and grow. She is just insanely good live. I'm sure some vocal coaches are going to go into more detail about just what it is about the singing that makes it so great. And there are all these technical things you can talk about. I talked about the vibrato and the dynamics of switching from those intense belts to the really jazzy repeated phrases. But I've also said that Angelina Jordan, it's not really about the technique. That's not the main thing about her. The sum is greater than the parts. And I just came across this reactor recently. He's only reacted to a couple of songs. In fact, this was his first song that he ever reacted to. But right from that first reaction to Bohemian Rhapsody, he really, I think, really succinctly said what was the essence of Angelina Jordan. It kind of separates her out from other people. So let's just listen to what this guy has to say.
If you were to close your eyes and just listen to the audio, you would not think that is a teenager singing that. She is a child. That is astonishing.
So that's
of the
more
big
the technical
three vocal
side
superstars that a lot of people react to. I'm talking Diana Ankudinova, Dimash, and of course Angelina Jordan. They're all amazing in their own rights. Of course, Diana and Dimash are renowned for their huge vocal range and
in other words, their
polyphonic
impressive
capabilities.
technical
They're almost
things.
alien-esque. But with Angelina, she's just got this emotion and soul and feel, and she just pulls on your heartstrings and completely melts you. It's magnetic and powerful, as much in her soft register sections as it is when she belts it out. It's amazeballs. Now, although I've reacted to Diana and Dimash, check out those videos if you haven't already. I wouldn't voluntarily listen to either of them in my free time. I'm being honest with you. I've been honest in those videos as well. They're both astounding vocalists. I hold my hands up to them. But Angelina Jordan, I definitely would. I definitely will. I want to hear more.
Right. I mean, there's a difference between, soul and emotion and the singing matching the song versus, this impressive display of technique. I'm not going to say too much about the other singers he mentioned because I've only heard a few things from them. But, from what I've heard, it's that kind of deal. There are a lot of very impressive singers out there. But Angelina Jordan is just a different category. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more reactions coming out. I'm mainly doing this because I just want this to be another portal for people to be hearing about Angelina Jordan, introduced to this sensational performance and song. This is coming out as a single in a few months. I'm really hoping that they don't, overly popify it, overproduce it, because they've set a very, very high bar with both the instrumentation and the singing of this song. So, to close it out, of course we're going to revisit that last part. I just wanted to show you a little piece of my own lyric video that I made that, we don't know the official lyrics and everybody has their own slightly different take, but the part at the end, most people agree on what it's like. So I'll just close this out now with my little music video, lyric video that I made, stylized lyric video of just that last part, so you can listen to that. Just superb, 30, 45 seconds of music. That little section there is maybe the best thing that I can think of that I've heard. All right, here we go.
If you wanna hear what you wanna hear, I thought I told you I will mess up your roses are red, violets are blue, and you are a fool to try, 'cause I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. I'm a bad Valentine. 'Cause I'm a bad Valentine. Thank you so much, Toby. Thank you.
That was it. Thank you so much.